story now, which will be the call it forest castle. So I guess will be like the main thing for the next main story. Yeah? So I'm just logging in so I can see the chat and everything. That looks fine. Previously, like, even if I had the same light as I have right now, so you can see me fine here and so on, my Batman t-shirt and stuff like that. When I streamed earlier today, the sun was going down while I was streaming, right? So even if the light is good now, and I had the sunlight on as the sun was going down, the screen was completely blurry, right? And I was like, what the hell? So the difference from having like super bright to this light, which is fine now, and you can see me correctly here, and it's nothing this weird blur effect. That didn't work. The camera on the PS4 is a bit crazy, and it's like, no, this is dark. So anyway, we're gonna go to the forest castle, which is close to where this place is, of course. And so we have to go over there, which I find a little weird because you can't go to the forest castle here as well. So I guess you have two different entrances, like on the back door, because if you go up here, you can actually find a door that's going to the forest castle, and as Pascal said, it's close to it. So anyway, so you're gonna teleport up there. We have just finished. So let's see. We want to go to Pascal village. Yes. So we have just finished the Yora betrayer, and as I correctly predicted, the commander is evil, right? Because clearly, and I predicted as well that Myrmonden would not know what this supply thing was about. So I correctly predicted that. I mean, all the way. I was like, no. These androids aren't evil. First point. Second, these androids are sent. The commander purposely want to kill them. Likely put cheese in the control of the bunker of that. And probably all the humans in the bunker. But anyway, and I also said correctly that Myrmonden and the humans weren't even ordering this kind of, let's kill the human thing, the androids. So yes, I was absolutely correct in that. A little predictable. But so again then, that's why I did my quest here. But I'm going to do it right now, take quest here. Different machines here. We'll do it later. I'm focusing on some of the main story right now. As I found the main story of the game really exciting, right? As for that, with the commander, I thought it's quite predictable that she was gonna be evil, as I said. So this is going down to, I don't know if I'm correct now. Have to admit to that. But this is also going to the forest castle. So I don't know if you have to go. Like you have to go this path over this small bridge that appeared in the game. I just want to see if you can take this path first though. This is also the forest castle. But likely it's locked then, so you have to actually go around. You can see this is where we're going, right? But I guess you have to go to the other side first. Yeah, so wait to win here. Let's quickly. So anyway, yeah, so I correctly predicted that that commander was behind the whole thing there, and I found it. What I didn't like about that in the game though, which I found weird actually, in this game, is that you have different options, right? So you can pick like, talk to these guys and so on. So I actually was kind of surprised that the game didn't let us, just talk to like, yeah, see about the. So you have to go to the path then, I guess. Some dead person. Which is, let's see, looks correctly now. I think it's down here. Yeah. And then we go the secret, but this extra passage that you unlock. Which is here. Somewhere. Here we go. So into the area. So anyway, yeah, I thought it was pretty obvious that she was. Oh, is this some kind of quest here?
なんでしょうね今の。
そう。
Okay. Show T quest. Yeah. I mean, I'm not doing any side quest in this stream here. I'm just like taking the quest.
トゥビー、
何？
いつになったらナインズって呼んでくれるんですか。
9S で十分伝わる。
まあ、
Yeah, so should be some bridge over here. That we're aiming for. You can fish here if you want to. Yeah. But yeah, but as I said, I'm predicting the commander is obviously evil. Surely she's evil. And my guess is that there are no humans in the bunker actually. And all supplies setting up is for her, whatever Kansi
ここが
is talking about.
パスカルの言ってた商業施設の廃墟みたいですね。
Yeah, so here we
記
are.
録によるとデパ
This
ー
should be
ト
the
という
forest
場所だっ
castle.
たみたいです。
Oh yeah, it's an old mall. I see, I see. It's probably like a teleporter somewhere around here you can unlock before you enter the actual infrastructure. Oh yeah, it's an old, it's an old like American typical mall, right? Might be some mid boss here to open the door or something.
僕らも人間だったらこんな場所で楽しく買い物をしていたんですかね。
家庭の話は
真面目だな。
This is a lock, I think. Okay, so now there comes something here. Oh shit.
なんだよ森の王って。
気を抜かないで、9S。
そんなこと言ったって僕は
So these are like some older,
戦闘はあ
your
ま
own
り得意じゃ
faction,
ない
like
ん
the
ですよ。
Forest King faction. New enemies for that matter. The running enemies, but with swords. Obviously we die in one attack, so I'm taking the careful here. Until more of them are dead. And I have the shield, so I can actually survive. Attacks demons very hard, I survive them, you're immune during the shield, so it's very good to have on very hard. It's like the best thing ever. There's two different ones, one for projectile and one for melee attacks. Obviously I had one for melee here then. I would say it's the most common issue you have, so it's... That was horrible. Rid of those guys. I'm gonna die now. Yeah, you should die. It's probably escaping or something.
逃げてばかりですよ。
ここは？
なんだこれ。
あなた方は？
怪しいから壊そう。トゥビー。
ちょっと待って。破壊する。
That is probably the Forest King.
俺
Okay, good. I think there's anything here. I can see anything at least. Hopefully we get some teleporter here now, because I don't want to die. Checkpoints is very spare in the game. If you die, you have to replay everything. If you die on very hard, right? So it's not very fun. Okay, nice. Yeah, forest zone. Oh, here they're coming. Yeah.
来ましたね。トゥービー、油断しないでください。
それはこっちのセリフ。気を
Some
つけ
kind
て
of mecha animal.
はい。
That's awesome. That was close. Some distance here. It's also kind of like mecha horse or something. They had mountain that mecha there. It's a really cool thing there. Okay, yeah, they both died if you did that. Possible save place to the left here.
ここの機械生命
Yeah, let's resurrect someone. Reaper.
僕とか
Maybe it's an Overwatch player.
って言ってましたね。奥の方に白らしき建造物が見え
Might
ましたし、ちょっと行って調べてみましょうか。
I think it's a save to the left here. Oh. I mean, it's something it is. Yeah, the level 1 robots. They hate save points. That feels great though. So I have to replay everything, right? And you can teleport here now. Here are maids, so you have new maids. Oh, yeah. That's good. Yes, you can mount them. We have to do it, but let's keep going. I thought great having a save there. Actually, this is probably for the side quest, right? They have this photograph side quest, which you pick up at the resistance camp, and like, why not? Let's just do it.
あの女性にお願いされた写真の場所じゃないですか。
Have it before you go here.
座標を記録しておき
The
ましょ
other
う。
one is desert and then Mr. Park, which you have already been before you get the quest. So you have to replay those areas. But yeah, you have it before you go here. Like, why not? Okay, it's a kind of training. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, it's a kind of training exercise. Yeah, martial art mechas here.
こいつら、トゥービー、機械生命体の言うことに耳を貸しちゃダメだ。
Get some experience points for sure in the game. I mean, under leveled all the game, pretty much. That feels great, getting that actually. Yeah, that guy's setting up the air, teaching them the moves. Oh, some distance. Get some items from distance. Good. Change the thought if you want. Then we get this mystical stuff. It's pretty cool. Find in the desert. Does really good damage with it. Pretty good well. Just gonna catch these guys. Use that. You can easily change your pods, so that's a great game. It's really good in the game. It's very easy to use the back and forth between your pods. You can watch the weapon as well. Now we have a spear instead of the large sword. Oh, here's the trainer. It's much quicker, but not so quick. Yeah, a lot of stuff to get. Wasn't too hard, but a nice little another plate resurrect. Lotus. Yeah, there's something in here. Oh yeah. More of these martial artist martial art machines. And they have different cooldowns, you can change them back and forth here. It's a new enemy, I think. Yeah, it's a kind of it's like a samurai kabuto armored machine there. Maybe it was the same. I think it's bigger than the one you had on the roof in the previous place. I think so. Oh! Shit, I didn't see that coming there. I mean, almost attacking me, but I didn't see that kind of attack was coming there. Okay. It's pretty okay, I suppose. This is not a place, right? Yeah, it is. Similar place, but not the same. What the hell? It's much longer range than I have. I mean, I could just kill it probably. Shouldn't be that. I mean, I'm playing way too careless, right? So I should kill it. There's no point going in like in that kind of way because I probably can just kill him. If I just went for him and then I dodged, right? There's one enemy left. So I tried to kite him and then I just died. So yeah. Many times you definitely get hurt. Oh yeah, this person is called Forest Kingdom. I named it Castle on the stream. I think it was called Castle. So I misread that before. Before I started playing. Should have been Kingdom. And I'm more changing that right now, but yeah. Remember that one edit up and stuff. So yeah. Smite it's a great view, right? I can be actually. There we go. Okay, 200 gold. I have 100,000 gold. So I never buy any items, right? I only buy weapons. Like, there's no point buying healing stuff and so on when you're playing very hard. So it's like, yeah, whatever. Here the monk machines. It's a change between these two things. It's very notable they have different cooldowns. So now I have the block here, so I can block up. I'm gonna fight without dying. Everything out, shoot again, and then I have the laser. That's great. Go back and forth between the pods. And obviously have different abilities than pods though. So one's like long range or something else that's preferred, obviously. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there and I changed the angle. If you go in now, you have the cooldown to use blocker. So it's fight, some very hard, it's not a problem. But it's really, really good. It's easily the best thing in the game so far to use, on very hard at least. So obviously one attack will kill you, so being immune for like 5 seconds, it's huge. It's really, really huge and very hard. Makes it so much easier. Like right now, I can get here. I haven't worried about dying, you know. I mean, of course you can avoid, I'm saying it's impossible otherwise. I mean, I didn't use it to the last part really, so you don't have to get it on, but I mean it's really, really easy with it. It makes it much more playable. So what about bodies over here? No, I don't think so. I believe we are going this path. The right path. I think so. Oh, wrong pod. There we go, laser. Let's kite him out here for a bit. I'm very hard, have to be careful fighting, you know, 10 enemies on me. You want to kill a few of them first, at least, before you do the whole, like, you know. You will die from every enemy, obviously, in one attack, so you have to be really careful. Yeah, there's no reason to fight the boards. Not only the big guy left, pretty much. He has much longer range than died from him earlier. So I'm not gonna do it again. There we go. Yeah, kind of martial art robots, clearly. But they are fighting and training on this, like, you know, wooden stuff, right? So I had a kid actually. Okay. More of the here. Are they coming? Okay, there's a lot of them here, guys. See that now. Very slow though. A few left up here. Oh, there was one. Yeah, they had waste range there. Have to respect really. Can die now, yeah. That's quite dangerous. For it's kiting them in long range. I thought there was one left. There we go. Yeah. We got fish here. Okay. That was weird. That was very weird. He comes up here, maybe. Great view in this game. Aqueduct. That's a goal through. Okay, so we want to like get over this gigantic cliff here somehow. Probably jumping over there. So the forest here. Just be on the ground almost. You enter it. That's probably behind me, so it's locked there. And that is that place. So we have to cross this this chasm somehow, right? Maybe you can fly over? Possibly you won't even die if you jump down in the water actually, but yeah, we can get up here, right? I don't think so. Must have loot it. Moldavite. So we got crafting material. Copper ore the same. Likeness on that. Here we have some more enemies. That's the wrong, whatever. I think they are blocked, right? Yeah, they probably have the armor. Here comes the new enemies on a mount. It's really cool. I don't know what they can do really, so I'm just gonna be a little careful here. Nothing green with. A very low life, so that's... Well, we can resurrect this player. Tri-edge. It's probably a very edgy and a very try-hard player. Probably super try-hard. Where's the enemies? Here they are. Yeah, they have armor, so we have to hit them. Almost fell off. Almost dead. And blocked it. I did avoid it, but I did a Prometheus avoid, where you Yeah, I did a bit, but someone's taking you right from the side or from the front, right, and you just back. So yes, I did that classic avoid drive where the attack is coming from here, and you just keep going this way. So you like and follows you, so it's going like that, right? So it's going. So it's like that. That is pretty bad. That you know that is bad. It's like I mean, I timed the evasion correctly. Nothing wrong with my evasion, but obviously I should have done like this instead of doing that, right? And also, you know, that's a classic one there. You're running into the actual obstacle. Very bad. So yeah, so a lot of experience points with that body. So running it back, of course. You have one chance to get the body back, I think, actually. Get your XP back. That's exactly like Neo in that part. They are Neo, right? So I would say I'm pretty tired of these guys. You can avoid them. They kill them like twice now, so let's go to the body instead. Which I think this path will lead to. This is a new path now, then I gotta try it. I think it leads to the body as well. Not sure though, but okay, maybe we have to go on the upper. Okay. There's a little other path here. Yeah, so it gets pretty nice in this part. There's a lot of these small, interesting pathways and so on, right? This guy again. So we have to kind of go over here. Yeah, but this should be close to my body. Wait, did I die over there? I guess I went back a far bit there from where I fought them. Whoa! This is like Neo. Obstacle number 1, get to your body first, so you get your XP back. Yes. Yeah, that's a level, right? So you don't wanna miss that level. Okay. So fast, but have very low life points. Oh, what's that now? Oh, there we go. Okay, so where are we going? Maybe that bridge over there? Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is good. So the order, yeah, 2 bridges in a row, right? So this is like aqueducts, which human had built for some reason, because it's a pretty I'm thinking like, what's a viaduct? That's the first thing I'm thinking, like, what's a viaduct now again? What's the difference? Are they going on the ground instead of in the air? Or to transport stuff, or actually transporting water? And a viaduct transports anything? Like, seriously? What's the difference? I have to Google it afterwards. Go on Wikipedia this. Okay, this looks super suspicious. Yeah, this looks very... Okay, the birds are flying away. Okay, something huge is coming here. Something really big is coming here now. Some mini boss. Oh, one of these guys. Okay, yeah, seen it before. Okay, so new thing. It has legs instead of arms, so that's new. There's like big legs instead of having big arms. The other ones have, so actually something different there. So I guess he has another like kicking abilities probably. Something. Here's the wave a lot, right? It's much faster. This like extremely much faster than the other ones. They were just super slow always. So that's new. He has the opera singer's ability here. Good to know. Yeah. Let's avoid that. Whoa. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like this, yeah, I like the enemy a lot. This is the same enemy, kinda, but you know, super strong legs instead of super strong arms, right? So kind of have, you know, remodeled themselves. That's really cool. That's new. What can you do more? Oh shit! That is very new. Förstås. Alltså, kommer igen, shit. Oh, what the fuck? God, that was lame. So that thing could actually fly through the ruins building there. That's ridiculous. I know, but that's gonna probably play it very hard in this game because some of the stuff is kind of like okay, and you know, if you survive that, then it would really matter. So maybe like, yeah, you did the boss really well. So yeah. Like the flow of the game is not that nice and very hard, of course. It's not very good in the flow of the game. But I'm just gonna play very hard until I beat in the game or like the storyline first time. Then I can do it again. So I have the shell aspect of the game right done, completed. So then I can go and more in like enjoy the game. I would like more go for the different like endings and so on. I'm gonna focus that more on just playing on the hard or something at that point. But also is generally some of the cycles like the speed cycles and so on. Well, just with that anyway. But like some of the cycles I probably won't do on very hard either because it's kind of like whatever you're doing them and you know it's not really interesting. But it's really cool beating every boss in very hard, absolutely. That's just when I beat every boss in very hard, for sure. Absolutely. So where's the bridge? It's over there right there. I think it's down here, right? It's died, but yeah. What did that killing thing actually? Because how is it blocking me from going where I want to go? Maybe let's go to the left here actually, I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I'm gonna kill it of course. But I think that now like couldn't use to go past it actually. Like it did actually hinder me from going forward, I believe. So let's read that now. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, you need some more materials for different weapons, so gotta pick up stuff and craft stuff. Like purite, wonderite and so on. Okay, so my body is where? Maybe you have to kill him. It says we damage the past, but okay, what is the right here? Yeah, I remember I died. I know he can do that one. Okay, stamped into the ruin. There's the laser thing. And the wave thing. What's he doing? I was jumping there. That was fucking ridiculous. Definitely. That's what we think can't say against perfect game because not only they're very hard, it's annoying, but I mean I was absolutely jumping here. So I did a dash jump. I was spamming jumping because I hear it. I was way ahead of that. I was way ahead of that thing and it just did not respond there. It did not respond. It's a little annoying how you can like cancel your stuff. And that doesn't feel right when you're playing some kind of action game like this, right? You want to just cancel it. So what I did was like I did like that, you know, like kind of like Mega Man dash thingy. And if I play a Mega Man game, that would work better. But as you can see, you can definitely cancel your dash. So here you go, like, this is a full dash. This is the short dash, you know, so you can clearly. You can cancel the dash, which makes sense because as I mentioned, for me, that was a typical Mega Man XT, right? For the Mega games, you can cancel your dash when you wanted to. That's probably the first game I can think of to have that really good mechanic of that and so on. And then look against Fireplace. And yeah, so I mean, it works in the game. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck. Fuck, there was a level in that now. I guess I did. Fuck. That wasn't good. But yeah, so I mean, like, to be able to cancel your stuff, like go in and cancel the dash, that's like a super basic thing for action games since Mega Man X 91 maybe? 92? 3? I won't say 91, I might be wrong, might be later. But it's really old, right? The game is really, really old. It's 4 years old. Almost. No, it's more like that. It's 20, yeah. So, yeah, absolutely. It's almost new game. But Mega Man XM, yeah. And you can do that thing that can absolutely with no problem. You can do it in this game too, like you usually can. So that was annoying, but I absolutely did. I mean, you can do like the fly thing. You can like jump, fly, and you know you can do that as well. What? What the fuck? Because no, I knew to do this. I even like went on purpose close to I could like do the evasion thing. Wow. Yeah, this game isn't super enjoyable and very hard, right? The thing is that in this game that you need more checkpoints. That's one of the things. If you wanna play a game like, if you have a game that has the, you know, that for every failure, you pretty much need more checkpoints than that. So you can go back and like, you know, have to redo. Because everything now is so hard, right? Everything else so hard, but everything now is a challenge or a danger. There's no enemy that isn't just a danger, so you have to really like replay everything, right? And that makes it so important then to be able to it makes it so important now to be able to like do everything, you know, correctly. Because every battle is a challenge, every battle is important, it is good, but if you have to redo every battle all the time, you know, that's much too much, right? So the game is clearly not designed for the very hard. the back, so good to XP farmers, guys. This is to kill a lot of them. He's dying? That's good enough. Christ. Why do I keep dying on the spear guy? It's not that hard. yeah, like I said, I mean, everything is getting a little too long time, right? For very hard, so that is a challenge, this game. You need a lot of patience to be able to beat it very hard, definitely. For sure. That's why I enjoy recording this, recording myself, because I feel this is more of a, you know, like an emotional reaction to the game. So not the other people that do this playthroughs, like, oh yeah, play normal and I beat the boss. It's like, who cares? If you wanna do like I done sometimes, not a few bosses, but like quick like how-to kind of playthroughs, and like show you, okay, this is how you do it really quick, in a good way. I do it after beating them very hard. I do that. That feels like, yeah. That to me is okay. It's like, okay, there's no fun in those things, but don't hit me, yeah, that's not. I hope it's more enjoyable to watch. So I mean, this is more of a game, or not a game, but it's more like a... Well, it's more of a game, but I mean, I think this is more of a showcase of a gamer, you know, I think. I would argue. Because I mean, I have to admit that I'm really like struggling. Like some of my struggling in games to hard, but I mean, like I'm struggling to not turn down difficulty. Because I probably almost may have done it if I didn't play it myself. If I just played just streaming it, I used to play in line people. No, I wouldn't do it, of course. But I mean, my whole life I played this. I was the hardest, obviously. So I'm actually, in one way, I'm happy with the game. That's good for the game though. I did not play that in like rank quiz where you have to beat the game first, and then you got, I think it's called God Hand, which is like very hard in that game. And I felt like, wow, this game was pretty short. Beating in like 1-2 days, that game is played on hard. It's hard, but it's not that super hard. To replay it was like 5 times, so you didn't beat the game like in 6-7 hours or something like that. It's a good experience, but it's, you know, it's very short. But if you play in God Hand, it takes like, you know, 20-30 per boss, so it's a lot more replayability, right? Or like to replay the game part by part a lot. So when you play that game, you kind of want it to be very hard of the way. I feel the same with Nier. Well, Nier has better story by so far at least, and likely having more side quests than it was more for a game, I suppose, anyway. But even so, I feel like this game is pretty short if you just play the game. So the first time I feel like it's pretty enjoyable. The one way to is like, okay, it's taking my 20 hours to beat the game. Even just beating the game, because I have to have so many tries and every enemy at the boss and so on. It's a good start, I think. But afterwards, like I won't play like the sub quests, some of them on very hard, because that's ridiculous to me. That is a waste of time. They aren't that interesting anyway. They're not very interesting. Ask me some of them. Then the sport mission very hard. I play so far them very hard, but I mean, then I might lower the difficulty on. Possibly. Otherwise, it's like a showcase of, you know, tedious behavior and like fortitude, something like that. I don't know. Some kind of mental sickness to be able to go through these things yourself. In one way. In many ways, really, but yeah. But I don't know what to do right now. It's weird here when he's stuck behind the wall. Unfortunately, there's you see this do that. Just give me the jump. I don't know really. Just super quick. So you don't want to reach across him. Sure. What's he doing now? This should be good to get. He died? She's like him? What the hell? What the hell? She's like insta kill him? I think so. That's always something. I was like, what the hell? What happened there? I guess this is in path. This is to save on this pathway, so yeah. But this is really cool, like a really old gold like a real castle. That's really nice. Okay, so it's one of those. No, it's just one. Nice. All good vending machine. Almost practical to help. Okay. Yeah. Now at the forest castle. This title is called. I'm thinking the head we saw earlier is probably the boss, right? The kind of white, smiley, you know, that face. That's likely the boss, if you ask me. I think that's reasonable to assume. Okay, so 2D gamer again. It's really cool how the game changes this. Whoa! So it was friendly for no reason. I can't even see him now, so he's gonna... Yeah. But I really thought it was friendly first, but he's so still. Okay, so yeah, let's go there. Here was classic laser and machine gun, I would say. Sure. Stand here, right? It's a 2D gamers only. You can also go down here. But there's chest down here, so you probably have to go down somewhere else to get to that floor. I'm guessing, somehow. Something over here, I think, yeah. Recovery. So got this path. Yeah, I think it's cool. It's just a 2D, classic 2D extra solid, right? Whoa! There we go. Get the XP, nice. There's some levels in the game for sure. A very low level usually.
の攻撃に気をつけましょう。トゥビー。
Okay, so one bullet.
ナインエンズ。
え、今なんて言いました？
分かった。ナインエス。
違いますよね。もっとこうナインズ的な発音でしたよね。
黙って敵を倒す。
もう
We have to go around, I guess, with the item. Let's go off as well. Okay. Well, this is suspicious. Oh, so kind of. Kind of. Yeah. Oh, that's a sensor. Yeah. I got sensor was. Yeah. Well, I think this is used as a suspicious. Okay, that was super easy actually. Because we can do more stuff. Anything is great. Oh! There's laser out here, I think it's good. There's something behind us, yeah. That's weird though, you can't use the guard. Whoa! You can use the guard when you're in mid-air. It's really, really annoying. And not only can you only use it, you trigger it, so you lose, you know, the actual, like, you lose the cooldown, or you cool down up on it. You don't actually, like, get it, so that's ridiculous. If you couldn't use it, that would be one thing, but why would you use the cooldown as well? And that's really annoying. Oh shit. Okay, the tour is suddenly over. The game is really weird. I think it goes back and forth. It's really, really cool like in this game. How it goes back and forth between 2D and 3D. Just yeah, Solid's gonna be 2D again then, because they're on the second floor. Yeah. Huh. Not suspicious at all. Oh, those things again. The alien things. Here we go. Okay, how to tell? Weird. That's a monk robot. Move up. Yeah, this is a really good stage of the game. It looks fantastic. Everything here looks really, really cool. Interesting way to go back and forth labyrinth there. Yeah, so on, open things. Music is also really, really fantastic in this game. Also gives you an amazing sensation to it. It really is. Yeah, the snake is back. Ignore it though. Whoa. Something's in there, I can't see it. I'm still alive. You can save here. How do you save here? That'd be good to save here. I don't want to die here from beating the whole stage here. Oh, nice. Oh, that's so nice. Get to the whole save without dying. That is really, really nice and very hard here. You don't have to make it so much smoother. Have to replay the stage. Really good looking stage though, but did I get it now? Because they're kind of ruining it, I think. Okay, can it die? I want the save point back again. Okay. Oh, that's nice. A weird kind of mirror in the background here, isn't it? It's like a... What the hell? Oh god. That save point was really nice to get. That was fantastic to get the save point there. And I need the whole dungeon, the whole castle except, you know, to the boss pretty much. I guess it's probably gonna be a boss after this side. Oh, that was nice. That was really nice. And then that suddenly we had like 20 guys honestly. But yeah. Yeah, it's gonna spawn here again. So you get my body pretty quickly there. Won't be much work though because we saved, so we won't get the XP, you know, but yeah. Let's get it. It's a straight mirror there, it's very particular, this hardly have mirror there. Okay, so one guy now. We need 20 guys open now. What the hell, whatever. I think it'll be a boss now. The forest castle boss. Very likely if you ask me. Extremely likely. Yeah. You can see on the map that someone else has died here. Camilla. See if I find a king then. Oh, it's one of those cradles. An egg maybe. What else? I don't know. Yeah, why would the king be? So the commander perhaps? One of those. It's like I think that they could be the commander. I've seen the image of her previously. It's an android more than a machine, right? Or? Yes, who's this android? She's the leader maybe of this circus then. She's the boss then, not the forest king. You talk to her? So A2 is probably the leader of this. Why can't we talk to her? Why can't we communicate with her? Why can't we talk with her? Come on, Nines. I died. Nines, I'm trying to talk to her. I was like, oh, I walked there and he started attacking and then we died. It was like, what? Why, Nines? Why are you always so angry? The same thing with Image Park. He killed the poor robots at the Image Park. That was like celebration robot. Delayed to give you the quest to be like escort them on the like pride parade kind of thing when you go and like yeah peace and love. And I mean he killed those guys. So 9S is such a trigger happy bastard. Always sitting with him. Yeah, with like one enemies. Whatever. So it's a 2D boss battle again there. So my body is landed on the other body. I will pray for you, known Camilla. And I resurrect you. To join me in battle. As you hear the baby screeches. She was extremely quick, so it's gonna be super hard because obviously one very hard, the faster enemies, the much more complicated they are. Much more complicated they are. I've reheard it every time. Oh, this is bad in the game though, this is bad in the game. It's the same with the last boss, right? The Adam and Eve. You have to actually re-hear this kind of like... So, I mean, I skipped all the scene, right? So why do I have to hear this every time? So if you skip, this should also be skipped. But no, you have to have this kind of the dialogue here before the battle. And then me had like really long dialogue, you know, I have to hear like 20, 30 times, so it's really tired of it. Because if you skip to the battle starter, not to skip cutscenes. So that's definitely an issue in this game. Obviously not to be played very hard. Okay, so I have the... Okay, this is super cool. Huh. It doesn't have to fight on a 2D world, like it's the the flat world there, because clearly she was very quickly in some kind of slice dash attack, right? That didn't have that you had to fight her like that, and I think that I evaded it on the correct timing, but it went from like that right instead, so you have to jump over it. You have to go upwards instead of just trying to, because I dashed to the right and that probably doesn't help them. That machine seems so pointless, like one, there's a nanny. Some order. Yukito. I mean, obviously when you play the game right now, most of the names are Japanese names, because I might be the only one in this damn country to have the game. I'm not sure, but I actually doubt that man has game in this country. And I probably know most people without I feel that play this game in this country. So this is very few people. But Japanese culture will be here, so people buy it when it comes out in 2 weeks from now, or it's like, how can it be? Let's say 10 days maybe? Something like that? In here. But yeah. Yeah, so this is I mean, there are a few of these things that kind of lowers the game's this game is really good, but it's not a perfect 10 out of 10, because these kind of things, where it's like you skip the scene, but you don't skip the whole dialogue, so you skip like half, even less than half. So I would imagine, but it feels like this thing here is longer than the actual cutscene, right? So the skip here doesn't really skip the whole part, right? And we're gonna hear this like 20 times now. I'm gonna die on this boss probably 30 times if I beat him very hard. So you have to hear these lines here a lot of times. That is stupid. That shouldn't be in the game. So minor issues like that lowers the game value, definitely. And that thing is fucking stupid. That thing is stupid though. That is just a blatant. I might think it's a bug even. I don't get how that is working in the game. That doesn't seem like it's working by intention there. And I did it again there, and that was really annoying. So if you didn't see what happened there, the thing is that if you press your block button, but I'm using the block, but I'm using the block guard portability, right? So it makes you immune for like 5 seconds, and that is really, really good and very hard. So you do this thing, and now you can get hit for a few seconds, which is fantastic and very hard. We all like to die from everything. especially against these androids, it's really, really good because it's so quick as well. So, but I can do it if I forget the boss here. But if you press it in mid-air, it cancels it, or like it doesn't do it. So it's like over here. Okay, then I kinda got it, but sometimes you can see how they flip it there. Sometimes you don't get it when you jump then, or float or whatever you fancy. And yeah, that's like really bad because I jumped towards her and used it, and as I landed her, be like, yeah, let's fight, and I was like, nope, I didn't get the actual. Yeah, must get my stuff. Yeah, and I didn't get it right, so obviously that is not fun. That is not fun. But you don't get it right. So that's a little weird. It's a trigger as it should on the ground, and especially sometimes you clearly use like you activate it, but you don't get the protection. But you still lose the cooldown. You have to wait for those like I don't know 1600, yeah, the timer here. But anyway, like 10 seconds until you do it again. So during that time, you have not gained an armor, and you can't use it again. That's just completely unintentional to me. That I think is a bug. I hope it's a bug, which is bad, but I think it's a bug because it makes no sense. Why can't you? I mean, if you can't use it in mid-air, that shouldn't then cost your cooldown. Should be like, okay, you can't use it to land. That would be fine, or fine, but that would be much better. Now instead you get an animation, and it doesn't always give it to you, so you're also vulnerable during the animation. You don't get it, and then you land and you die. So that's very, very, very annoying. And you have to kind of just think about it and be aware of it. Yeah, I would say that for me personally, I think the story that I haven't played Russian Dawn, so I can't say it's sure. I'm gonna buy it next week as well, to everyone else. But if you like Japanese culture, this game is a must. It's a fantastic storyline in the game. Absolutely. And if you don't play it very hard like I do, the game is more enjoyable. Like seriously. Oh yeah, that thing is she's scary. It's a guard. Well, that was the best thing so far. I mean, I think it's depending on a little what you like. I mean, as I said, I haven't played Zero Dawn yet. I used to get some back in the days, like 10 years ago when I was writing some stuff. I got some stuff pre-hand. This thing I actually bought myself there from Hong Kong, so I have it on it beforehand. But that game to me is more of an open world game, you know, you explore more and so on. This game here is much more, you know, it's action oriented, you go through your mission. You do have a lot of side quests though. Like, I played this game for, quickly, I played this game for I think around 10 hours now, in one disk file alone I think, or maybe a little more. You can check it quickly here. It's a reverse button by the way, because it's in Japanese. 12 hours, and yeah. And this death here, so that's 13 hours. And I only done 10-50% of the side quests. I did a little more today now. So obviously it's a lot of side quests as well in this game. Not as much though as one of those open world games are. But I mean, the battle has a great flow. You can easily change between your weapons, which is actually quite really good flow actually. And also your pods. There's a lot of options here. But right now, for example, it doesn't show that well, I have to say, when I stream, because I haven't beaten this boss yet. I'm very hard, and I never tried it before, right? So, in that sense, then, I'm not like super prepared to like change weapons. So I can't tell you right now when the spear is good or when the big sword is good or whatever. So I'm just kind of like, you know, I hit the nerve, everything has happened. When I've beaten the boss once or twice, then you kind of know that, okay, on this situation I should change to weapon 2, or like set 2 or set 3 or whatever, and go back and forth and so on. Or like, okay, this is laser time, this is shield time and so on. So here it feels like shield time as much as I can, because she's super quick and I don't have to beat her, so it's a little different though. But yeah, this game I would say is much more special though than Zero Resident Dawn, in my opinion. This game has a very interesting storyline. You know, it's very like tragic all the time in the game. It's very like melodramatic. It's very unique. That again. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It has a very unique feel to it. If you look at this if you look at this thing again here, if you discuss it again next time here, like, you know, you see this new android. She's maybe a playable character. I know that you can play more characters in the game because I read some spoilers, kind of comments, but it's very obvious if you play the game that you probably can play at least 9S. So, but she to me seems like a, I mean, I don't know, A2 her name is, so that's supposed to be B2 I think about it. I've seen A2 on a lot of promo art for the game, so I'm assuming she's important story. Well, it's kind of obvious it is right here, but I mean more than as an enemy. But no, I want to repeat myself. Oh, that just killed me, I think. Yeah, that just removed my body. So it's pain points. Here's another body. But yeah, this game has a very interesting storyline, and I don't think that game will have similar story. I mean, that game to me looks like the 100. If you watch TV show, I watch every week because I'm a super girly man in a way, but I watch 100 every week. I love teen drama series, and when I watch everything I watch from Zero Dawn, it's always like it's the 100. It looks like the 100. It's the 100, but instead of light, just like machines. Which are machines, but I mean like the outside, not like the inside Android meta machines. Having this here. That game probably has a great storyline. I think it's the best storyline. I haven't played it, but I think it's a good storyline. But this game has a special storyline. It's like, this is unique. Sorry, I was supposed to skip. Let's have a dive. I think I'm getting her some of her patterns there, but she's very quick at. This is probably this game. This is I have to say this is the biggest problem in this game actually. But it's played very hard. Obviously, that like okay, this enemy is super quick. She's gonna be hard, like because you die from everything, right? So instead of having that. Oh, this Goliath, he's super strong and he's very slow, and you know, if you hit to die from one attack, it's to avoid. Here's just everything is kills it. So from that, the quick enemies like this enemy, the Oriora fight, which had next stream, they are all pretty hard, right? They're all pretty hard. Just for being so quick. So that's the problem with this boss. I mean, in general, it's the big problem in the game actually. To me, the worst problem in the game actually, because it just feels kind of unfair how extremely hard the fast bosses are. Like this scene here, I mean, the game has a very weird storyline, but it's not like you can explain it, right? Suddenly we see this android jumping down here, and she's stabbing a baby machine in the head. This is like worse than Sephiroth killed Aerith. It's like bad level right now, but this is like, what's happening? And obviously there's a long Sephiroth here, so it feels like an FF7 reference here, absolutely. But yeah, this is super weird. Super weird. Yeah, those pods are always super evil. They're like, kill them all. We jump down now. This stuff here. Ah, she do there? Some kind of quick punch? Yeah, she punched me. Okay, so obviously fisting in the game is a little quicker, right? And so yeah, suddenly she could shoot a fist weapon there. So that's pretty interesting. I haven't seen it before. And that was super quick. So as I iterate again then, right, the quick enemies are super complicated to beat on very hard. They are used as a challenge. This is why I personally don't like the other no, but like when I watch other people on their playthroughs or whatever, somewhat, I watch some of them after I play them, just to iterate, people see have the same feelings me and so on. No one's playing it very hard. They're kind of button mashing it to normal, so I'm just like, there's no one to compare to. like I have no one that I can say, that guy had like for something I look at. I don't want to get spoiled, so I look at like after beating the boss. I might look at some other people's videos. So I'm like, how did he beat the boss very hard? But I had a lot of problem with it, or like how to beat the boss. And I see that they're playing on normal, and they're like, but instead I'm like, and they say they don't avoid it and so on. You just kind of go for it. And obviously, if you go for it, you do more DPS, and everything dies faster, and it's like a lot of flow, right? So everything is so much easier if you play it on. I mean, it's a double thing, right? Because in this game you have to be so extremely careful when you're playing very hard, so you do extremely less damage. So this is that kind of a loop, right, where you also do less damage. So everything takes so much longer time to. When the bosses are low health, you want to play it safer, so you're trying to avoid more, take more time, and every boss player not only are there more repetitive if you die a lot, you also have to, of course, do them in a slower pace, right? That's a big thing there. So I can never really compare that on, honestly. Which I feel a little sad. I want to compare it on. I want to see what people have, done and so on. And oh, that's a fist there. That's a kick instead of fist there. Yeah, martial art ability there. So to be honest, when I'm trying to like find, I haven't done that much. I mean, it's like second day, third day it's out. It's obviously not many people play this one, but sometimes I want to like okay, I want to like compare to how did some other person beat the boss. It took me like 20 tries. How did he do it? Did I miss something? Because it's interesting, I feel, to go in and say, okay, so I beat the boss very hard once, and I'm gonna redo it again on normal or whatever when I do some side quest or like some optional story for minutes later. So I want to see it then pretty much, like how did he beat it? Did I miss something? Like, some kind of, if it's some kind of cheap tactic you can use, is it some kind of really cool thing you can do, and so on, right? To be honest, I haven't seen anyone except myself doing it very hard right now, and obviously very few people have it, and so on. But yeah, so it's that feels a little weird because I'm like, I can't even compare it, because that doesn't mean to compare. And I have played this game after beating it on very hard bosses on normal, a few of them, so the first three, just for the fun of it, and they are so easy on normal. After beating them very hard, like you died like once on the per boss, but things that okay, this is where you can attack her very hard. This is where you're safe. So obviously on normal you're like because you're so because on normal then that okay, this is safe and very hard. It must be super safe on normal, so you go into it and be like and like dies right away. Because you really know where the window are for the big DPS types, right? After playing it very hard, so. But then in normal, it must die so easily. Yeah, that's more up than to the side, but that was more because I was a little yabbering there in the middle. And then I hear the sound effect, so I just like reacted. So I just pressed somewhere. I just jumped like, I just jumped in any direction really, and that felt a little weird. You know what I want to have in this game? I would love to have the classic Mega Man air dash that have Mega Man X3 probably. So you can jump upwards. You can do like this thing, right? You can have the double jump in the Mega Man X3, so you can do like this, or you can do ding ding, and so on. And that would be actually really good here. So you can like jump upwards, I guess these kind of things. But you can only fly, of course, to the side, right? So I'm not saying that the game is bad because of that. I'm just saying that would be nice for this particular boss list. That would be a great ability to have here, to be able to jump up as well, and not just down or to the side. Very hard boss. He's super quick, right? So this is a nightmare on very hard. Nightmare. It's just down there. It's jumping down, so you wanna... Yeah. I wanna, you know, revive someone else. It's pretty cool. So you can actually revive more people than one if you're, or if you die probably. But I was gonna say that, but there is a chance you will die. I was gonna say that is a risk though, right? Because and that have to say life is very hard though. Because obviously if you play this on hard or normal or easy, where you can use like AFK and the game plays for you. But if you play, I mean, easy this game is too easy. The balance of the game is kind of weird because easy, the game shoots everything for you, right? So it's not even playable. And I'm not saying that as a very hardcore player. I mean like, even if I just wanted to like breeze through this game, because I should see the story, play it on easy. I wouldn't, you know. I just can't see anyone enjoying easy except for using the storyline, because it's so easy. Because this thing aims for you, so you can just like jump around like this all the time, and in the game it'll be like perfectly aiming for you all the time. So you will do this chipping damage an enemy constantly. So you just have to just walk around like this, and the game will kill it for you. This is extremely easy. Anyway, it's that's a good part of very hard here. Absolutely that part, because it's a risk, right, to activate a robot there. Sorry, I mean otherwise in the order, you know, it's not Batman, it's like a weird up there, yeah. But if you in the order things, it's like, you know, whatever, I just activate my robot and they fight for me and it's easy. But here now I'm playing very hard. There's an optional, like a mini choice there. Do you want to use a robot? Because they will make it a lot easier. Especially on very hard, the robots are so helpful for you. Extremely helpful. The extra damage is fantastic and so on. You know, so you have the option, right? Or but you can die. Yeah. But always chance for dying is there, right? After the risk taking, so. Yeah, so I get that thing now. That was bad too, because I thought I had my block ready. So yeah, that's my head there, because it's like an ending game, right? You have to have this in your head, like, okay, how long is my block timer, right? So I felt that, okay, I probably have my block right now because I used it at that scenario, so it should be about ready now, you know. So I had it in my mind there, and that was so that was just bad of me there, and that I overjudged my timer there. It was like, it wasn't a big time left, let's say like a few milliseconds, like 50 or whatever, but that is still of death, of course, if you do it incorrectly. So absolutely, I should have better. And I just knew it, but I saw it with my eyes, right? I saw it with my eyes, and I pressed the button. I was thinking like, well, I'm blocking her now, and let's go at her, and let's blocking go at her, and I realized no, it's another 10 milliseconds or whatever, and that killed me. So I had to have a little better feel for that. If you play a lot in any kind of game, like a fight game and so on, you usually have it in your head, right? Those time and those cooldowns, so you can use them in a perfect timing all the time. So you should take more practice there. Oh shit! Yeah, she did a long range there. Yeah, obviously she's like fighting yourself most of it, but faster and better and so etc. You said all the Yora units, and she's using the strong attack there with a big large sword, right? And it's a long range there, so that's why I got hit. And she of course switches between using the normal fist weapon and so on. So you have to be aware of that. However, though, I have to say this though, it's not like in Neo, for example. In Neo, I'm playing out that game I really like as well, of course. Neo is a really good game. In that game, you really see on the enemy pretty easy if they are using like X or Y. If you learn how the boss looks, you'll be like, well, she's holding that in her hand. That means she's using the fan now. So you can look at that thing. In this game, it's kind of easy to, especially in this kind of 2D view here, and it's very like far away. You can't really notice what weapon she is wielding currently, even though you probably can actually look at her and see a little. You can see what weapon she has at least in total, but I don't know. So so you can't really like tell if she's gonna use like a sword or a fist weapon or a spear or something. That's not very easy to say in this game. So you have to be kind of aware what she can do. Look at more of the hints of after her move this happens, then this happens. It's more about the pattern recognition, somewhat. But yeah. And baby again. Okay, so I like getting off the shield first. Fist again. No, she kicked, I think. Yeah, so that again there is a little like, it's a little rough there. I mean, you do want to go at her if she lands. Obviously, it's her weak spot. But depending on, and that is really, well, like I see so far, random. So that makes it really hard because depending on what weapon she uses after she lands, which can be either one of the 4, I think. But yeah, depending on what weapon she uses, her attack, will come out different speeds. If you're using the fist weapon or kicks then, but fist or kicks, but it's the same thing. The kicks are strong attacks, but fist and fast one. That's the same, ability. Or different ability of the same weapon, right? So fist weapon. Dash is really quick. That is very quick against you. That's very like that, right? Very chippy. And it uses the long sword a lot of time and so on, but it's more range. So when I went in there, I was like, I think I have this many seconds on me, like 2 seconds on me to hit her and then go out. But she fisted me, and because she fisted, then I died right away. Because the hand is like very low, very tiny, frame of time of God. Yeah, I think the fighting game but it's 2 routine, so it's like the startup frame for her to actually attack and into you. It's way shorter, right? The attack frame there. Whereas another way it's like 15 frames, it's like 3 frames. Usually France. Yeah, you can block that, you have the thing on you. Where is she? Here. Oh, that was... Yeah, it must be longsword, but... That was more about me being stuck at the corner there. That was more about me in the corner. So that was a little annoying. Yeah. So that was about... I was too close to the corner, right? Like, look at this, my hand, right? So I tried to move and I got stuck there because I saw that it was a longsword. So I had to go back, I had to like escape it, and I couldn't because I got stuck at the frame, right, at the wall. The invincible wall we all live in, right? Like here in my view here, right? We have the wall is here, right? If I go out there, now my hand dies. So obviously I got stuck there. That's a classic thing though in many games. However though, this is a little fugly here then. I mean, it's like a Mega Man game or something. You will get into the boss room, right? It's gonna be this actual like frame as I can create now with my hands. So this circle on me. Right, so but here is like this open area. This is like here's an open area, right? So it looks like you should be able to move more. Obviously that's a mental image I have it, but I mean there's no walls, so it went really well once, so it feels like I should be able to do it in like 10 more tries. So yeah, that thing has huge range there. But that went pretty well. This is similar to the Yora unit mini quest. So it's good that I did that one before in one way because I kind of know how to think for a bit. But it's much harder because I was playing in these 2D worlds, right? So you're only playing in the locked area like this. But I actually really liked it in the game though. I tell you, it was kind of weird that the last also was that. So it's a little weird they had like 2 bosses in a row. That are 2D worlds. I think they have to probably diverse a little more. But overall, I think it's really, really nice in the game. I mean, I'm a retro player, I mean, I grew up playing Super Nintendo and NES, so I'm old enough to have played those games at least, and of course for retro games. And I used to stream, you know, like Contra back in the days, so like 7 years ago or something. Very, very back in the days, right? And in good old days. And what can I say? You know, I think it's really cool in this game. I think it's really cool how this boss is in 2D, and then like the first boss and so on, they were in 3D. And I was swapping someone. We saw right away in the game how they used it a lot when you were playing in the beginning of the first stage, where you changed the smooth view of it like 5 times. So this boss is a 2D boss then, and you know, the Opera was a 3D boss, so on. So that is really cool, and basically different kind of gameplay, right? But it must be mainly for Mega Man boss. It's like a Mega Man X feel to it because she's much quicker. Like Adam and Eve in 2D, they weren't as quick. That was more about dodging back and forth. That was more of the smooth. I don't know, really, a street fight, I guess, because it's like a lot of fireballs, like a Hadouken attack. Yeah, it was more like a street fighter feel to it. This is more of a Mega Man feel to it. You know, the boss is really quick in the ground, you have to jump over it, to time that. You're gonna shoot at her, and you want to use your special abilities when you're safe. So I would say this is more of the Mega Man X feel to it. Yeah, she jumps up here, she falls down, and now the shield. Go in here for a bit here, I think it's a good scenario. Yeah, and... oh no. That is just so hard. That is so hard. It's so greedy. The thing is that you kind of wanna, you know, you kind of want to not attack her right away there when she lands, because when she lands you don't know what weapon she's gonna use. And here's fisting again, and obviously when she fists you, you die pretty much because she's so quick, so you can't go in the door, you have to stay away. It's just really hard to be close to her when she fists you. Kind of paradoxical again, because I mean if you look at the long sword, that requires you to be a distance also actually, because it's so long range. But there you can actually be close and then go out again because it's so slow. But yeah, the fist is just so quick, so you don't want to go in there. And when she lands, she has different, recovery time depending on what weapon she picks to use. And you don't know that. So in one way, you just kind of want to go out and you stay on a far way, shoot at her when she lands, and then kind of okay, she's fisting, then I can stay out here again and so on. And that to me is feel right. You kind of want to go in her, you kind of want to, because you know she's weak for a certain amount of time, but the time is not certain. The time is certain, but it's randomized by the weapon. So it's like you kind of want to go in there, you kind of want to go in, but it's super risky. So it's really complicated, this boss in that sense. And in one way, you just kind of want to stay away, of course. And oh, what happened here really? Like she exploded and I was just like, oh shit. Ah, så han lärde sig säkert att köra där. That was a bit bad there. Like I jumped, but I jumped too early, right? But the problem was that I was on the right side of the edge here. So when I was assuming she was gonna run into me, I felt that I have to jump now because if she comes from the right side, she will kill me right away. So I have to jump now and then I try to levitate, kind of float down there, and then I got hit by her. But I probably could have survived actually if I did it in a better way. You can jump, you can do the jump, right, and you can do the dash in the air, and then you can also float down. So I could have probably earned like 1 or 2 seconds in floating like that by doing all of the different abilities. And if I done that, I probably would have survived. So it's one of those small things to think about. But obviously it's not very easy. It's not very easy when you play the game. It's very hard to just say, okay, I'm gonna do that. It's not. It's easy in retrospect to say that. Well, I should have double, triple jumped to do this thing, but it's not that easy to play the course. Because I went more for a reaction here. I hear the sound and I reacted. Okay, I have to jump now, and then probably go down to avoid her faulting. So thinking about that as well, right? So it's kind of hard to say. That. Go out. Oh, that thing's hard to avoid. I think I get about that health point there, and I don't know how much I have to do it in the boss, but I mean I'm sure we won't kill her. I am sure this A2, she's likely gonna be a boss later, a playable character. I don't know, but she's not gonna die here. So half her life or so is probably where you actually beat the boss. So I think that I'm doing pretty well right now, because I'm getting to like a quarter or more, and it feels like that's probably half the battle at least. Assuming that, but I think so. Looking at all the bosses in the game previously, you don't let the character kind of bosses. But yeah, that thing is super hard to avoid. Like the kick. Okay, so I couldn't get my body there. That is bad. This is not good. You definitely want that extra few percentage done by your last body. That is a very good thing to have, which makes everything easier. There were also tanks for you. The secret guys wreck my body later. But I'm doubtful.
破壊どうして
9S 行くよ。
2B
That's good timing here. If I restrict her now, she's landing, it should be safe. It was safe actually. So they are blocked when she landed. They have a pretty good idea actually. So now can I go at her? As soon as she... That was super annoying because I have the block back, but as I mentioned previously in the stream, the block seems to be kind of buggy, so if you press it in mid-air, something doesn't actually trigger, and you just lose the like the cooldown of it, and it's really annoying. So I was thinking there that you know, maybe I should use the block, because I had kind of the block. I could land with the block there, but I knew that. I knew that if I like landed the block and did it wrong like this, okay, they're triggered, but sometimes it doesn't. Sounds like so knowing that that it might not trigger then, right? When I was going down, I was kind of like, okay, I have to kind of just try to evade instead of blocking. But I was thinking of blocking there. Because if I block there, I would be fine if it would work. But it's like sometimes you trigger, you have to land, or it's not as smooth as it should be. But yeah, this dialogue here it's a little annoying to skip it, but it's much shorter than Eve's and Adam's dialogue. That was like, it is twice as long. Every time I heard it yesterday, I was like, oh my god, this dialogue is 3 minutes long. This is much shorter. You really feel how short it is because it's annoying me yet. You're safe here, meaning actually keep me on distance. Ah, come on! There's the flash block there, but how it's late. She did something there she very rarely does there. She did like the jump attack with the sword, with the quick sword. She said rarely does. That's a little. Yeah, so I wasn't really prepared for that. So kind of when I saw it, I was like, you know, I tried to block when I saw the animation start there, but it was simply too quick for me. That is super embarrassing. So I won't have a body now at her as well, looks at that. That's a good commentary actually. I think there are a few reviews out, like again the review for Horizon, and it's getting like 9 or 10 and so on. But they're generally pretty good company, Guerrilla Games, correct. Okay, so now I got my body back. Maybe I didn't get it back actually, because I passed it. Now I want to have my body back before I run past it. No, not repair. I want to get this thing so I can do. I don't know anyway. Okay. She followed me? Yeah, good. Maybe I get to the boss. I hope so. But anyway, I want to improve my pods now a little bit here. No, is it English? I think it's time to get some offensive But you can get attack here, I suppose. Then. Yes. And like that. So you can pull it up. That's the best thing playing on very hard. You don't have to get anything else. When you play very hard, it's like defense up, life steal. It's like what that's gonna do? You only have one hit on you anyway. That I can't dislike it a bit then, but obviously everything that gives you like life steal, life, whatever, damage reduction, all that is useless to you. So almost every chip in the game is crap. We play very hard. But the few things that are good, like attack, is obviously to use because you only are offensive. So it's quite easy to pick your your picket list. That's a good part of it. Oh no, lame! I wasted my guard. What up? Ah! Oh no! Oh, that was so bad. That was so bad. It's. I mean, as I say this whole day on this boat my street today. This game is so difficult when you play it on very hard and you face agile opponents. When you face the DUI mainly, they are so hard because they're so quick, right? And in that sense, that's kind of thing that I knew what to do, and but I know how fast she is, so I actually eagerly, how to say it? I was too eager to evade it. I know how fast she is, right? So I guess I panicked a bit there, right? And I just like I jumped, before. So I jumped and landed on her instead of jumping at the timing, and it's just so hard because she's very, very quick. You have to be almost perfectly timing it every time. There's a small window you can obviously wait and so on. So it's not the perfect time, but you have to be very, very close on the margins. And I pressed it as soon as I heard the sound. But depending on where you stand, depending on what direction it comes from, that could be wrong, right? So if I had waited like half a second, I would survive. But if she comes from the right side, that would be the correct thing to do. So it's like you kind of want to be in the middle, I guess, so you kind of have the same time frame regardless of what you're doing. That's probably the best thing. Yeah. That's something that only happens in the game when you're playing in 2D. I think I know where I died there, and I had died from that a few times actually earlier as well. And there's actually this kind of weird thing in the game. I think so, because normally you dash with R2, right, in normal settings. My L2 is hard attack because it's easier, I think. So hard because you play a normal or easy, this thing here is like aim or something, but I have attack here because it's easier for me, so I don't really need that. You can't use it in the better anyway. But yeah, I try to like avoid, or not avoid, I mean I have to jump, but use evasion, but I tend not to use evasion ability. And the game can now read my like double dash clicking ability as I jump, I think. Or as I jump, it means I dash that. So then like that removed my jump ability for a small recovery time, right? That doesn't happen when you play the game in 3D, I think. So that could be a thing there. I don't know really. It's kind of weird. So I didn't press the dash button, but I did a dash because I pressed so quick on the controller, right? Like in a fighting game, you do the double, dash, right? So you do this thing, right? And I did that, but I was jumping, so you kind of give me a 1 second cooldown on when to do the next ability, and I died. It's very, very extremely fire in the fighting game. Laser.
ブラックボックス信号をこちらで探知した。お前たちの前にいるのは敵だ。
That thing is dangerous,
奴は
crazy
残
dangerous.
党兵だ。何体もの追撃部隊を破壊している。うかうかしていると殺されるぞ。
Block. Oh! But I was in block there. That, oh god, I hate that in the game. I hate that. That in the game is definitely either a bug, or is that something you can't block, or it's like if you get hit enough times in your block, but it's not breaking, you killed. I clearly had my block there. That happened to me once before today, and you know what to say there. That's like, well, okay, my block was up. Why did I die? I don't know. It might be that certain attacks can be blocked, but obviously if you block, you should be immune, like that. Yeah, A2 is crazy quick. I know, right? But I was like, but the thing is that I had my block previously on, right? It's one thing that you can't like respond to her block. I mean to attack with blocking, she's too quick. But I mean if you have it on you before you get in there, then it feels fine. So I don't know really. It should be at least. But yeah, like her speed is what makes her so damn impossible, right? Because you're playing it on very hard, and yeah, like I said, it's like 10 times today at least probably on the stream here, but quick enemies are so overpowered and very hard, and that's the problem with the game. Really is a bad design thing actually, because obviously every enemy in the game that is super strong and slow are like useless, because you so used to avoiding these guys. So everyone is equally as strong. So the speedy enemies are extremely much harder. Extremely harder. Like the Goliath so it's nothing. I was the first boss, yeah, it's nothing what you see. Opera Singer as well is so easy to fight this boss. Block up. Oh, the laser is bad aim. What did I do there? I don't know. That is a mistake. It's a little hard in this game that sometimes it's hard to see who you are. Like I say it's the feel that I have. Well, I mean I have a pretty big TV in front of me here, and I play the game, and quite distant away from me. That perhaps might help them. They was closer to it, it might help. But I don't know. I have to say though, maybe I know I have bad eyesight from one eye. I'm almost blind in this eye actually, so that's the truth. But I don't think that's the case. I really feel that. Oh shit, damn machine. But I really feel that yeah, it's hard sometimes to see who she is compared to. Yeah. I think you're correct on that. I don't know because I'm playing the game only on very hard, right? It takes me some time to beat the game. Other people are ahead of me. I'll be some border reps close. But I think that's absolute. I think you can play an A2. Because this is the first time she's appears in the game. We can see the cutscene for again here. But I've seen her in a lot of promotional art, and I think she's a good character, right? The commander is evil. That's my take on it so far in the game. And the machines are, some of them are good, some of them are evil probably. But she's probably a good character. How the story has presented her so far, I think, or the other characters around it. Like the other characters that say she's evil, they're probably evil. So I think she's a playable character. That might be my prediction since the start, pretty much. But I don't know how to get her or anything. I mean, this is where I'm at the game right now, right? So I haven't passed it in the game. I haven't gotten further than this. But likely you can see from her perspective the game, probably, like her life story. My guess on it. So this is probably the best way to reset the body. Jump down. I think so. Yes. 奴は残党兵だ。何体もの追撃部隊を破壊している。うかうかしていると殺されるぞ。 distance again. Okay, I avoided it. Oh, that went pretty well there, but I don't know. She sees something new there. Like she landed and then quickly jumped out again, which is a really cool thing to do. If you're playing that character, that would be like that would be the way to go. You'd be like that would be the way to go. And like I said previously today, I mean, I'm pretty much aimed to beat the game in very hard. But I'm looking forward to playing all the characters and playing them on normal. Just kind of smoothly play all the characters, see all the storylines. Yeah, I felt that was pretty going well there. But she did something new there, right? She jumped down and kind of quickly went again there. So I didn't. I never seen that before. That's the thing with you playing this game on very hard, right? Because anything new will kill you. You have to redo it. Anything that happens that you hadn't seen before. It's gonna kill you, right? Because this is always like, how does this work? Okay, that's new. Okay, you died. But I think you can have her kinda red now, which is good timing, right? Yeah. It's getting kinda late here now, so it's around an hour more, so I can play the game. I'm working on my anime intro thing as well, so. Okay, what's she doing now? I have no idea. Jumping up. Oh! Yeah, that is so annoying. That is an annoying thing there, and it's always just in the way of this boss here. Because that is just really annoying. So again, right, I hear the sound effect and the animation I saw before. So now she's coming from the side, like left or right side. But I'm so far to the left there that I feel I have to jump a bit. I feel I have to jump. Because you can't like jump and on the reaction when you're sitting to the corner when you see her moving. That's gonna kill you. You can't go like, you know, like here and jump. That's gonna be super hard. Probably will die. So standing on the left side, I feel I have to jump now to avoid it, right? And yeah, that kills you. And that's because from the right side, and you are floating way too slow, and you land on her and die. So you kind of have to be in the middle, I think, primarily. But at the same time, you don't want to be in the middle while you're fighting her, because 9S can kind of tank for you and so on. So you kind of want to be in the side overall. So that is complicated. Good, get the border back here. This is a good time to get the border back here, because she's gonna land in the middle now. She has the time there to get the border there. So the lay how she flew away there now, so the block on there. Yeah, there we go again on that shit. Oh, that is hard. Yeah, the same issue again. Like interesting enough, this time actually was that this is like overthinking it, because this time I was actually on the left side. So if I had just jumped straight up, I would have been safe. But because I'm used to dying from jumping straight up when I'm on all the edges, or like, you know, close to edge, I jumped and like I went and did a dash to the right side, so like jumped up and did that, you know, right, instead of just going like straight up. So I would have survived if I have done like a normal reaction here. So that's overthinking it, right? You die too much on one particular thing, so you expect the next thing, which is a similar situation, to be okay. This time I have to kind of like change how that is, and I shouldn't have changed that. I would have survived actually this time if I done the same thing. Very, very hard. Yeah.
夜派タイプじゃないか。
夜派特殊視点機械が確認。破壊を推奨。
破壊？どうして？
9S 行くよ。
Let's go.
バンカーより 2B9S で指名手配中である A2 のブラックボックス信号をこちらで探知した。お前たちの前にいるのは敵だ。
あれは
奴は合奏兵だ。何体もの追撃部隊を破壊している。感化していると殺されるぞ。
Just avoided me, is that it? Oh, come on. That felt a little weird actually. That felt a little weird. I will watch the more in replay here because I felt she hit me before the actual sword hit me there. Yeah, that looks super weird to me. When I look at it again here as well, that looks super weird because it actually was doing this kind of, you know, half circle sword attack, right? Like from here to here. But the sword was like traveling here and killed me when I was like in midair on 90-degree angle before it hit me. Yeah, exactly. I think that it killed me because I was in the attack circle. But that was ridiculous, right? And that game has problems a little bit, and they are very noticeable and very hard. What was it? Yeah, but I felt like the sword was on the way. Like I died before the sword hit me. And that is the same thing on Adam and Eve. Eve can grab you, and you die before the hand comes out. Happened to me yesterday when he's doing this kind of grab things like here. And you know, this should be when you die, right? If he gets over here, but if you do this thing, you actually die standing over here because he aims at you and you die, and he can't block it because the grab ability. And so yeah, the game has some of those controller faults, and that's why you've asked me. But I'm gonna review next week of this game, so kind of half version review, and I feel that the control in this game is like 9 out of 10 because 1 out of 10 deaths are that you usually die because the game does a kind of weird calculation and you die. Like a buggy, okay, that actually wasn't the death. And that's probably, most people actually probably miss. But if you play the game on very hard, it's extremely noticeable because obviously it's like, wow, you actually avoided that, but you didn't. That's a death, right? Everything that shouldn't be a hit is a death in very hard, so it's very noticeable here when we actually get hit. Yeah, so that's a big thing here. Like the sword, I think was up here, and she killed me because it was going towards me. So, and you see that sometimes in this game, it is really annoying. There was part of the game very hard.
指名手配中である A2 のブラックボックス信号をこちらで探知した。お前たちの前にいるのは敵だ。
あれは
奴は合奏兵だ。何体もの追撃部隊を破壊している。うかうかしていると殺される。
That was scary. Oh! Oh, that's the worst part. That's just the worst when she does that. That thing is just so incredibly quick. Like I have no answer for that. Like I literally, I'm just holding my thumbs that she won't do that thing because that kind of flippity flop kick she does there, that kind of the 180-degree kick, whatever it is, that is impossible to avoid pretty much, very hard. Like just coming at you, you're ready, you know, keeping max distance, it hits you right away, you know, yeah, that is incredibly hard. And likely doesn't do much damage if you play it on normal thing. Like I'm assuming it's a fist attack or kick, but I mean it's a fist weapon then. And it's very quick, so it likely does like 100 health or something, you know, it like does very little health, right? But on very hard, then that's a death. So that's why on very hard it definitely feels imbalanced, because obviously if I did this game honestly personally, absolutely I would do like, okay, this big sword attack, that's a death on very hard, this is a death, the land is a death, the red thing can be a death, when you comes from the side that can be a death, but this kind of super quick punchy kickers, they should be like, you know, you lose half your life or something. Those shouldn't be perma-death or those things can speak. It's just kind of ridiculous. They're so extremely fast, right? These ridiculous speed attacks. Did I jump to her again and I landed on her? But if I had floated, I would have survived. That is annoying. But like, I mean, that red thing, if that was, you know, like a death on hard or very hard, whatever, that's fine to me. That's fine by me. I mean, they're hard to avoid and they can be annoying because you have another time and so on. But that's fine. It's like a special boss ability that could kill you on very hard, absolutely. But as I said again, is reiterate. I think that's kind of interesting in the game. Those things are just. Why can't I see the new comment? That's weird. Spam out. Yeah. Used to beat the boss. Like, I'm the one of few people that's like uploaded, oh here I beat this boss. So far, like, oh here I beat. Like, I had done videos for every boss up to here, right? And they're not, I don't know, somewhat popular. I don't know, like 30 to 100 views or whatever. And that was like the only ones you can find, I think. Was few videos where it's like, here I beat the boss very hard because it's super complicated to do it. It takes like 20 tries per boss, at least like 30 tries something. But this one in particular is hardest so far, so she's much harder than the previous bosses have been. She's at least like twice as hard as the last boss because she's so quick. And obviously fast bosses are the hard things. Like, to be honest there, I saw a body falling down and I thought it was her. Like, I'm looking at the replay here. She's standing to the left. Yeah, that's a little problematic on the Yora unit fights. I thought that it was her that fall down because she does fall down sometimes, and that was 9S falling down. But to me, it looked at her for a short second there, so I attacked and then I died. So doesn't really help. Doesn't help at all that they are a little too similar. Like the older Yora unit you fought, the female had red hair. Like that was good. That helped a lot. Instead of them all being white haired, so that was good. But I guess story-wise, A2 is probably related, but it might be also related to B2 and so on. So they have them on similar appearance, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, like good flow sometimes. I really wish the game could start here, right? Quick. That is bad in the game. You wish you could start soon as the battle just again, without cutscene and that things. You get a better flow if the game is, you know, give you the battle right away.
指名手配中である A2 のブラックボックス信号をこちらで探知した。お前たちの前にいるのは敵だ。奴は学徒兵だ。何回もの追撃
That's not fair, she does it again. Again? Hit 3 times in a row, lands and flies away. Okay, 4 times in a row? What the hell, boss? Yeah, she does a quick attack there. The game is a little harsh on you when you're doing the like mid-air combos, and you're doing like some whatever, because you get kind of stuck in the air there. It's not like Final Fantasy 15 where you can do this thing in fucking 20 minutes before you land. which is really annoying because if you have like dice in the game, you keep attacking, you never fall down. It just looks ridiculous. It's not like that, but somewhat to feel that I want to kind of like go back on my previous action. Like I want to cancel it. Sometimes you kind of get you can definitely be in the air for a little too long. So if I do this thing, I kind of want to be able to, like, I don't know. You can't go up and down with the dash thing. I think the game would definitely be much easier, but I'd never be able to flow if you could dash downwards at least. So you can do this thing, and then quickly, go down like that. That would be great if you could do that in the game. Like in that scenario there, she did this kind of weird sword spinning thing upwards, right? So if I could go quickly down there, I would have survived. So in this situation, I actually know what she's gonna do, but there's no mechanic that I have to actually utilize my escape. So it really helps so much. It's like I know what she's gonna do, but I can't avoid it anyway, so that's kind of frustrating. Weird sound there.
行くよ
My neighbor. Yeah.
バンカーよりルビー9 S で指名手
Oh,
配
it's
中
really
であ
lame
る
to escape,
A2
of
のブ
course,
ラックボッ
after
ク
you.
ス信号をこちらで探知だ
And the kicking, the kick is just it's impossible. Well, first I failed my laser though, so that was a little why I was cool down there. But because I used the laser from the beginning. But that is just that is just really, really complicated. That kick thing. That kick is just the kick thing. Another one. Die, machine, die. Yeah, like I don't know how to avoid that kick. I have no idea. Yes. Yeah, that's the worst thing in this game pretty much. That doesn't matter. And that I feel is a really bad decision because it's like very forced. Yeah, that doesn't matter in the game because if you play them very hard, everything one-shots you regardless of. So even if you face a level 1 enemy right now, you're still killed. So that's why very hard is so interesting to play. That's kind of stupid how it works. Okay, I'm covering a little bit of camera, but it says here that you would die in one hit for everything, right? Also, you can't use the lock-on and so on. So that's also kind of weird in the game. So basically, you have some other options in the game, with L2 does normally, but those are turned off when you play it very hard. So that's why I have heart attack here instead, because it's easier to. So you have to like manually control your aim on very hard, or normally it's easy is auto aim, or easy shoots for you constantly. On normal thing is aiming for you a little bit so on, but on hard you have to control the aim constantly with this thing, so you don't shoot right away. Then you can learn to like run and shoot on direct one. It's pretty cool if you learn it and stuff like that. But you have to learn that, and this thing then doesn't do anything anymore. It's turned off completely very hard. So you have to. Well, I mean, I have heart attack instead. Because why not? This is to control that. I can do like this thing and look like this. So I have to do this otherwise. And you die from every ability, from everything in the game. Even if they have lower levels than you and so on. So it's really annoying when you're running around on like the open world and a level 1 enemy shoots at you, you can die from that. That is really horrible I think in the game, because it's like really it's like first enemies in the game that kind of just aimlessly run around. They kill you because you accidentally landed or something. That can be super annoying. So yeah. Every boss then is actually kind of easy in that sense, because you kind of mentally prepared every time you kill you anyway, so you just kind of go in there the bosses. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was bad there. She landed on me. I was too slow to change. I won't change to my guard here. But yeah, like if you play the game very hard, you will die from everything, and that's why bosses like A2 is ridiculously hard. where any slow boss, any boss you know that has like different kind of abilities that are like this is some kind of strong hammer attack and that you think you die from hard, those things of course kill you anyway. So it makes every like massive impactful attack that the boss does, they kind of throws at you, those kind of huge Genki Adama kind of movements. They're also fluffy and overpowered, or like you know, just really mad right on very hard. So that's kind of ridiculous to play with hard though, because you do kind of don't care as much. Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of harsh felt on that. So when I do my review next week, I'm gonna say like, okay, it's a little bad on easy mode. The game actually plays for you. It shoots for you automatically and avoids you automatically. So it's impossible to die in easy mode pretty much. Like it's bad. And then very hard, it's just no scaling. Everything is equally strong against you, and you die in everything on one hit, regardless of your levels. Also, level is kind of also nonsense on very hard. And everything gives you life steal, life gain, defense points. All that is useless on very hard. So, and of course, that was clumsy. That was clumsy of me. And of course, everything which is like every health recovery item and so on is useless. But you can change the settings though on a normal file, I think, without any problem, like before you start the game or like at save point or whatever. So you can still pick up like, you know, recovery items and use them late if you change settings. So why not, I guess. But yeah, so all of those things are useless. I mean, if you quickly go in here, just look at like the let's see, pod skills. You can activate some let's see, attack system. What do we have up here? The defense, obviously everything here is useless. Everything here is useless then. Defensive heal and so on. Deadly heal, nothing of this can be used, like they're all crap. They actually evade range. Can it fit down there? No. That actually might work for. I've barely checked these things, but that might be to have a little more distance and the game might be a little more lenient on your evasion. You would die from the red dash thing anyway, but it could be something. But otherwise, obviously, like generally the whatever stuff is just doesn't really matter then. And this mandatory rewards in the game does nothing very hard. You do some reward and you get like, oh, here you get 5 medium recovery items. So you're like, yeah, that's gonna help me a lot. And so on. And also I have a lot of money in the game because I don't buy anything in the game. It's nothing you can really buy except weapons. But the other things doesn't really matter too much. You can upgrade the support store and stuff, but you like the supportive items doesn't do anything, right? So you don't really spend any money in the game so much. We should buy new weapons, but oh, what? Oh, come on! Come on! I was so happy that I avoided that, and then I looked at the explosion of my robot, my previous body. I was like, how did she die? And then I lost focus. Oh shit! I was hoping to beat this boss in like a little, yeah, in 20 minutes. So then I have to get serious mode here. I have to be super serious and focus. What is there? I have to say though, maybe I should my weapon. Maybe that will help. I mean, set here. Like we have her spear, the new spear, the latest Yora model. Might be better. The rest are crazy. They're quick, but they're crazy. Yeah, I got this one as well. 2 blades won't have much. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna change this thing. Like 1 second. I'm gonna go with the new speed here instead. For a bit. Try that later on. Usually when blocking those, so it doesn't matter much, but yeah. But yeah, it would be great if the game would actually let you like start at the fight every time. It would be so much smoother. I mean, if you want to go and change your stuff and so on, you can actually do it by just pausing the game. You can pause during battle. But I mean, if you even so, then you could actually just load your actual like save file right at the save place. Like in my opinion, absolutely they must agree with me that the game should start every time here instead when you die. Instead of starting over there, you have to run up here every time. This like 1 minute, half a minute or whatever load time every time, so it's really annoying.
バンカーより 2B9S へ指名手配中である A2 のブラックボックス信号をこちらで探知した。お前たちの前にいるのは敵だ。あれは奴は雑踏兵だ。何体もの追撃部隊を破壊している。感化しているとこの
Yeah, that kick is just impossible. I definitely hit a lot of times, and I still don't see how to avoid it. It's like I have max distance. I am shooting though, so if I don't do that, I have a little better chance to avoid stuff. But it's still like I shouldn't really matter much. Maybe I have to jump into her. Like, yeah, I mean it should be impossible. I can't see it cut the games. Doing it, making it impossible. That makes no sense to me. So, like if you are standing there, you're on the wrong side, like that kind of thing. I don't think that how it's meant to be. Maybe you picked the wrong side and went to the left side, which lands. But I would imagine that it's something like I have to probably evade into her. It's like the ninja demon or Neo thinking of, like we have to jump into the demon to avoid its blade attack instead of jumping away as you usually do. That might be it, like you have to jump under her legs or something. If she flies with a leg kick a bit, you can maybe go in under her. She flies over you or something. I don't know, it's really weird how you're supposed to avoid that thing because it's so fast. It's so insane.
2B9S で指名手配中である A2 のブラックボックス信号をこちらで探知した。お前たちの前にいるのは敵だ。あれは奴は雑踏兵だ。何体もの追撃部隊を破壊している。無感化していると殺されるぞ。
Oh, fuck's sake. God, that's annoying. That is really, really annoying because there I died solely from this block thingy, buggy thing, whatever. That was absolutely bullshit. Because I had my block and I pressed the block right, but it didn't do it. Like sometimes when you do press the block button or the shot button or whatever, you don't actually get your block if you're like slightly over the ground or something, and you kind of land and it doesn't trigger. So like if you do it like that, yeah, like that, something kind of weird, something like that, and it doesn't trigger right away. I don't know. It is really, really annoying, that thing, and that is absolutely bullshit. That because that was, she landed next to me and I was jumping before, so I landed and I wanted to do the guard right. To combo her after she landed, but yeah, I didn't get my block up, but it didn't activate. because I was like in mid-air or something when I pressed the button. And then I died instead, of course, when I landed, so that was just bullshit. That was absolute bullshit.
アンドロイドだよ。しかもあれは夜派タイプじゃないか。
夜派特殊視点機体が確認。破壊を推奨。
破壊？どうして？
9S
Yeah, like the bats are here to wear, that's much better.
バンカーより 2B9S へ指名手配中である A2 のブラックボックス信号をこちらで探知した。お前たちの前にいるのは敵だ。
あれは
奴はガスト兵だ。何体もの追撃部隊を破壊している。うかうかしていると殺されるぞ。
The time that is good. Oh, shit, the laser. What the hell? Like she was lying down and yeah, I guess she jumped into the wall. She was lying down. But that was super scary too, because something fell down in my other room here, like in next room over there. I have two rooms over there, and something fell down. I think it was like, yeah, something on racket. That was on the microphone. I heard it. I was like, and I tried to not think about it. I was like, burger. I was like, what? But I didn't want to think. I tried to just focus and ignore it. I think it would be great to have the rockets aren't that good, but the laser is good here because it fall down. So it would be nice to have the laser with the machine gun as I usually have, or I used to have. But it's you need to have the block of something, or not need to, but you want to block of something. And it feels still better to be like machine gunning and blocking when you want to, I think, than doing like rockets and blocking. Well, I guess you could actually go into the blocking mode only when you want to block. It's hard to say what would be the best one there, to be honest.
指名手配中である A2 のブラックボックス信号をこちらで探知した。お前たちの前にいるのは敵だ。
This is a risk, a crazy risk. Think about it. You can't move. Jesus Christ! You can't move when you do that. That was so scary. The inside eye, of course. Oh, come on. Like, what did she even do there? She has some really ridiculous abilities. Well, I look at the replay myself here. Yeah, I don't know. I think she kicked me, but I died before the kick touched me. I think that's the thing again. That definitely is lower in the game for me. I mean, I can see this game you're working perfectly fine, like hard or something, because then you know, okay, you're hit by that, but whatever, you survive with like half your life or something. It doesn't really matter. It happens like once every 10 attack or less, but you know, every now and then you get hit by stuff you shouldn't hit by, and you'd be like, you know, it's like 1 in 20 times, so it's fine. But on very hard, it's so noticeable when you like, what killed me there? I can't even tell you what killed me. That is so noticeable here, extremely noticeable. We do this thing, extremely noticeable.
これが王様トゥビーあれ
Okay, so I think I have her pretty well done, but it's really hard sometimes when she lands and kicks and stuff like that. This is so quick and it's impossible to avoid. Otherwise it's pretty good. You laser her, she falls down, you trigger her to like come again, and that's pretty good. And then you can trigger this thing. That's what you want to do pretty much. Oh shit.
敵だ。あれは奴は合奏兵だ。何体もの追撃部隊を破壊している。うかうかしていると殺されるぞ。
Oh my god. Finally did it. Took like 3 hours or 2.5 hours. Oh my god. Exactly, I'm pretty sure the commander is the evil person. And you probably can play her later, see her, like her perspective of it. Okay, let's see the story here. Oh, yeah, this is opening the door, I think, to...
Banka, こちら 9S 司令官につないでください。
バンカー了解。司令官に接続します。
司令官、ターゲット A2 の破壊は失敗しました。
そうか。しかし2人が無事でよかった。あれは非常に危険な問題だ。部活に近寄らない方がいい。
司令官、脱走って一体何が？
その情報は機密事項になっている。教えられない。
そうですか。2B、
何？
パスカルのところに A2 の情報を聞きに行こう。何か知ってるかもしれない。
わかった。
Pascal was female.
パスカル、こちら 9S。
おお、ご無事でしたか。
うん。それより君に聞きたいことがあるんだ。
聞きたいこと？何でしょう？
通信はダメだ。直接聞きに行く。
わかりました。敵の侵入を防いでいたゲートを開けておきます。そちらから村に入れるように。
Okay, so now we get the door, we can go to the village faster. Somewhere. Like, just quickly here. They live over there, so where's... Oh, okay, yeah. We fought this big machine here, right? So obviously that door is... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Now I understand how the map is. Okay, let's save here. And this will be the end of this... I want to save. Oh. This will be the end of this stream. Now I need a break. Like, you play this game, you need a break after you finally kill the boss. It's like, you know, yeah, okay. That royal chamber took me, yeah, almost 2 hours. Almost like 1 hour and what, 51 minutes to beat the boss. So yeah, that's the live reaction of hard mode, right? It wasn't actually that super hard, but I mean, it's like in every game, you realize, okay, this is how you're supposed to fight the boss. And you have to do it perfectly. Things that you have to do it absolutely perfectly, right? So you realize, okay, this is kind of how it works, and then you have to do it absolutely perfectly each time. So I can say right away here, this boss then, the laser was great to time when she lands, because it puts her away sometimes, and it shoots her a bit. You don't want to get close, that's crazy. It's great to go like over this over her, so you do kind of the reversal. You pick a fight the game, you swap her block side, so to speak. So you want to jump up and fly over her, dash over her exactly when she lands, or not like a little bit afterward. You have to delay it for a little bit. Because it usually jumps in that direction. That's the only way I can figure out how to avoid her like 180 degree, 360 degree kicking ability. So you have to kind of, you know, time that, wait and go over her. He flies like this, right? So you can go like that, shoot like that, right? You have to do that. That's really important. And when you hear the dashing sound, and listen to the sound first to time it, and then you have to try to stay afloat. Talked about that a lot, but when I started doing that, and I did it like a platform game thingy, so you double jump and then you dash and you float down. If you did that in any direction really, you had a higher chance to not get hit by her, wherever she's coming from. Of course, if you can dash in the right direction, like towards her, then you were safe. So you kind of wanted to, usually if you know if you're the right edge, you want to dash over, you want to fly to the left edge, and vice versa. To the left, you want to the right edge. So that helps a lot. And then generally the block, if you play them very hard, I'm gonna do one guide in this game. I was gonna do one thing, but it's like you have to get this thing when you're playing very hard. The shield, the power, the blocks, melee attacks. You know, there's a lot of way you can get the blocks projectiles, but at least whatever. This is so good on very hard, because then you have the guts to go in and fight them, right? So when she lands, you have your protector shield, obviously, you put it on, and then you can do some strong attacks on her, and she can't do anything towards you. And I mean, I can see this thing being good in normal out there as well, because you have a safe time window where you actually can go in and do like a one combo on the enemy safely. But here, very hard, this is amazingly important, it feels like. Like, that's so much damage I can do from having the P-shield on me, right? So I can P-shield, she lands, and I can time that, and I can attack her, then run out again, and try to absolutely have 2 pods or more, so you can go back and forth in the pods. That is super important in this game. You get the pod seed in the desert, by the way. That's like super good, so you can go ahead with both the shield and the laser. And like you saw how I played here, the misses weren't that good. Misses are on pod seed, so you can't not have them. But so you know, use a laser and quickly go back to Gatling, right? And I felt that having Gatling, which is the more safe option, with the shield is the best one, because then it means that sometimes you can, you know, shield to just not die. Because a few times there I was like in the corner and I didn't know what she was gonna do. She was like running around, and I was like, let's just shield up and hope she doesn't kill me before the shield is gone or whatever. That was good as well. And generally the flying from down to up seems to never kill you as long as you dash in the air, so you didn't have to care about that. And she usually, when it comes from flying from this kind of movement, from like up and down, she rarely went up and down, so I think you just gamble and do, as I say, the floating thing best as you can to avoid that. But that felt pretty fair, like that would work. Well, more I learned in this boss. I mean, I can do this boss on normal now pretty like 5 seconds probably. I mean, that thing after doing it very hard, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do the normal video. That was the last thing I would say. I would say that the last thing is probably that it was that, yeah, construct the body when she lands. When she, after you miss a dash, that's a good time to get your body or some other place body up. There's more time window of it. And generally, you wanna try to not have 9S run with you. I didn't say it so much, but it's kind of annoying. But it's really good. He runs to the direction, so he might get some fire, right? And usually he follows you into a corner. That's when you know you're fucked, kinda. So you have to be. He follows you like this. This is him. Then you really want to do this kind of jump ability, so you get him to be over here when she's active again. So maybe she flies over him, because then you have a good time to shoot down, shoot her down, right? When you're over there, he's fighting her over here, right? So that's also the last point there. But yeah, no one need a break. Cheers, love. Jesus Christ, it was took a long time. Yeah, see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe.